best around.
Chicker Jeeves. Okay, so we're not number 2, right?
Yes.
That's number 2, yeah. And then there were none by Exodus. Kirk Hammett was in this band. I always liked this song. I like that whole Bonded by Blood album. Great album. It's too bad that the singer Paul Bailoff, I believe his name is.
Emperor Bailoff?
Emperor Bailoff, yeah. You probably would have liked that, actually. He's pretty badass if you've ever heard him, especially live. He's amazing to hear live. But, you know, I always liked it because the guitars were really heavy, and then you got into this one part where it's almost like choral music or something, choir music, where they were like, oh, insane, oh, you know? It's just like, it's so cool. It's like, I wasn't expecting it the first time I heard it, and it just is one of the ones
that's a good thing. That is really a good thing.
Yeah.
And that's what that's the problem I have with a lot of metal bands. You know what you're gonna expect.
Yeah.
The sword, yeah. I saw them at the Metallica concert, and I was so excited to see a band. They were the opening act, and I was like, "Man, that was awesome." Second song came on. No, you just played that one.
Well, I did notice one thing. I did like Warp Riders, that album.
Okay.
That was actually kind of cool. In fact, the ship on the front kind of reminded me of Star Wars for some reason. I don't know if Ralph McQuarrie did the cover. Probably not. But someone who likes Star Wars did that cover. And also, I was surprised at the comic book store I like to go to. They actually sell their latest album at the comic book store. So someone at the comic book store really likes the sword. So I don't know if it's... I don't know what it is, but comic book people like the sword, I guess. So, but that's where I go. So, now, number 2 for you.
Number 2, because he is the shit, Yngwie Malmsteen. Bet you didn't see that coming.
Oh, no.
Oh, Yngwie J. Malmsteen.
J. Malmsteen.
Make sure you put that J in there so you don't mistake him for all the other
Mr. Dirk is always saying J. Malmsteen. So, yeah. Yngwie J. Malmsteen. Okay, go ahead.
Once again, I had to do the slash because there was no way for me to just pick one. It's impossible. Only the Strong off of the Facing the Animal album, which, by my opinion, is his best. It didn't get any good reviews, but it was an awesome album. Yeah. It had more groove metal to it. It had more unique melodies for Malmsteen, I thought. Mm-hmm. And, well, I'll go to the next song is Trilogy Suite Opus 3.
Do you know how to play that on guitar?
Yes.
You got to teach me someday. Ever since I heard that song, I've been wanting to learn how to play that thing. I've been trying to do the sweep at the beginning. I cannot.
It's not a sweep.
It's not a sweep.
Not a sweep.
I've been playing it wrong. That's probably why I never got it. But it's good.
Number 1!
Yes, number 1 is One by Metallica. I chose this one because this was the my first experience with heavy metal. Got in the Hit Parader magazine back when Hit Parader was around. I don't know if it's still around. I don't even care. I wouldn't buy one nowadays anyways. Everything's on the internet anyway, so it's like...
Yeah, why
but at the time, there was no internet, so we had to get magazines to find out information. There's this little article on Metallica there, and I didn't really know. I just thought, this guy's Metallica. Interesting name. And then it comes probably about a week or 2 later after I got the magazine. One actually showed up on the top 10 countdown on MTV when they did play videos still. And after that, I remember saying to my mom, I'm like, we got to go to Target. And she'd be like, why? I got to get the new Metallica album and Justice for All. She's like, okay. So we went, I got it, took it home. I probably listened to it like 10 times in a row the first day. But we're not really talking about albums, we're talking about the song.
I've always called one Fade to Black Part 2.
Yeah. Yeah, it is very similar. Welcome Home Sanitarium is kind of in the same vein a little bit too. But Fade to Black and One are very similar. Although I've never really been as big of a fan of Fade to Black.
Oh, really?
It's really weird because so many people love that song. And I know how to play it because Michael Curry made me learn how to play
Made
the whole
you?
thing. Yeah, he gave it to me one day. He's like, next week when you come back, you better know this song. So I'm like, okay. So
He's a pretty big guy.
yeah, exactly. Well, he was bigger than me back then. He was taller than me and stuff. But I remember, sitting there. And we went on the trip to Okoboji. I took my BC Rich.
You used to go there too?
Yes, Okoboji.
Master
yes.
Builders Convention of Iowa. We'd always go up there, and I can't think of the resort that we'd go to, but I felt like a freaking king. But
Yeah.
okay, continue on your BC Rich and
My
one.
BC Rich, I had gotten the BC Rich bitch guitar, BICH. So,
Everybody.
anyways, I had this guitar, and I remember they were all going out, and I just sat there. I was just working on it for hours and hours and hours, and finally I got it. But it was it kind of sucked because I was sitting there practicing. And every once I'd look up and there'd be these really beautiful girls wearing bikinis walking by, looking in at me playing guitar. I'm thinking, why am I why am I not out there with them? I'm in here, I'm playing guitar, but I was like, I gotta do this for Michael Curran.
I would go outside and play guitar.
I that's what I should have done, but I was a stupid kid. I was not smart enough to realize I could just walk out the door and sit outside. It was a beautiful day. It was beautiful weather, everything, but oh well, what can I say?
Number one
for Steve.
My number one is probably hard rock at best, but deal with it, people. Queen.
Yes. Good.
Once again with the Slash, I Want It All and Stone Cold Crazy.
Oh gosh, yes.
Much better than the frickin' Metallica version. Kirk Hammett, lay off the damn drugs. That guitar solo was shit.
Yes, yeah.
Oh my peas.
In fact, you bring that up. I had to listen to Stone Cold Crazy today at work today. But yes, I agree.
Yes, and I Want It All. It's not. Like I said, it's hard rock at best, but it's, to me, it's frickin' metal.
It is.
Freddie's vocals can be metal.
Yeah. I mean, if Metallica's sitting there and they're influenced by Queen,
Oh yeah.
that should tell you something about Queen.
Exactly.
So Queen is, they're not just heavy metal. They're a variety, but everything that they do just comes together so well.
They were more
I mean,
experimental and more everything than the Beatles were.
yeah, they were. They threw.
Because the Beatles never threw in anything flamenco.
No.
Never.
They don't have on a Sunday afternoon.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Well, that's my number one.
And that's the end of this video, I imagine.
Tata bayo.
Believe it.